What's going on, guys? Hey, I got a question or request. We got a request to go in a little bit more depth and details about the logs, particularly certifying the logs, um, editing, editing your logs, and just being more aware, new load information, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna um, use my laws as an example right now, and I'm gonna do a little bit of editing, talk about certification, and just go over on some of our laws, just to go over on part of our laws, just to check over, just to make sure everything's up to par, and you're gonna see those corrections. So right now, I'm going to turn the camera around to the log, and I'm gonna give you a look what we're working with. All right, this is what we're working with. I'm currently on duty fueling. I left it on duty fueling for a purpose. Um, what I'm about to get ready to do is change status and add my time. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm on duty fueling. Make sure the remarks fuel. Okay. Change that. Go to cancel. I gotta excuse my hand, my trembling hand. And I'm gonna go to change. And I'm going to go to off duty. Okay. Now from there, I'm gonna hit certify. And this is just saying 4 days out of 4 of 8 of certification. Certified. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way down and find where I was fueling for 20 minutes or 21 minutes. And the way I know that is because I was driving for, they said it had me on the drive line for 17 minutes, and then had me on, kept me on the drive line for additional 7 minutes because the truck was in motion. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this on duty right here. I'm gonna tap it. You see how it lit up? I'm gonna go to ed. All right. Now the editing part is a little confusing, but if you stay with me and if I pronounce it and do everything right, it should be a little bit more clarity. So I was on duty 21 minutes fueling, but I left myself on duty. It didn't take me 21 minutes to fuel. So I say it took me maybe 12 minutes to fuel. So what I am going to do, you see the scissors up here where it says split? I'm going to hit the split, and what it's showing me is it's splitting that time. It's splitting it 20 minutes, and everything that's red right now is invalid. So let me take a look at it. So right now, it's saying 10 minutes, 10 minutes on duty time, 10 minutes off on duty time, which is invalid. I have to change that to off duty, and I have to change the times. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to off duty, go to off. Now that just made everything valid, but I want to make sure they have that remark. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to scroll up, fuel. Bam. Alright. Now, like I said, I was probably fueling for 12 minutes. So, what I learned how to do is, it says 6:06, 6 o'clock, 6:52, and 45 seconds. They just started the seconds. So, don't really. Just, you really want to focus on the minutes. So I'm gonna go here, and I said I was fueling for 12 minutes. So I will go here and add 2 minutes, 2 additional minutes. If I can hit it, okay. So 6:54. Now let's take a look at that. Now that says 12 minutes and 30 seconds. And I was off duty for 8 minutes and 31 seconds. Which is true. So now everything lines up. I was off duty, fueling. I pushed the time up 2 minutes because it was 6:52. I went up to 2 minutes, and the original time was 10 minutes. But when I had edited my time, I put 2 additional minutes up, which made it 12 minutes and 30 seconds, and left this here with 8 minutes and 31 seconds. So just taking a look at it, and now I'm gonna figure it. There we go. I hit next, and this part right here, you guys gotta hold on. See, let me try to hold on. All right, that part right here. Reason for editing. We was taught while we was training. Shout out to our trainer, Eric Clayton. We was taught while we was training, when we do edit, the reason why we put it, and it's been our reason ever since we started driving, we simply put correction. So I'm gonna pause it. All right, corrections. That's the reason why we edit. So we're gonna hit save, and it's going to ask us, would you like to certify your logs? If you're not ready to certify them, you will hit not ready, and I'm gonna go in a little bit more detail about that. But right now I'm not ready to certify my logs yet because I haven't went through all of them. But the whole reason of certifying the logs is for you to go ahead and go through all of them. I'm just not ready to go ahead and go through all of them yet. Here's the thing. Here's the big secret about certification of your logs. They can see your logs. Logs department can see your logs. It's just up to you to put that final stamp of approval. They already see them, certified or not. So really, they're just waiting on you to see if you see anything wrong. Because once you put that, certified in, you certified your logs, that your stamp, that's kind of on you. So take time out to certify your logs. And a lot of people don't know about the certification and how to certify and what to look for. So I'm gonna go over that in a minute. So right now I'm gonna hit no, I'm not ready, and it's gonna bring me back to this page. So I'm talking about certification. What I like about the new update is, with the old update we used to have to hit the graph and check all your on duty time and make sure you had a remark. But this right here, it tells you the origin of who started the time between the driver or the computer. So there's no need to go to the graph. You can still go to the graph, but I like this a little better. And I mean, really, all you're doing, see, we're just going back because I already certified that. So I mean, all we're doing is we're just checking time. That's all we're doing. We're checking time. And driver wise, I believe with this new system update, it keeps your remarks. Unlike the old one, the old update, it'll throw out your remarks. You can put you can put when you originally do it, you can put I'm fueling. So usually I used to have this problem. I'll fuel, then go off duty, and then I drive for maybe about 6-7 hours. I'll get through driving, do my post trip, go in the sleeper. Then the next day I'll just decide, hey, I need to check my logs. So when I go check my logs or whatever, I say, I know I was fueling, but why doesn't this have a remark right here? Sometimes with the old system, it never picked it up. So, but with this system, I think it does a little bit better about picking it up. And only because I was fighting it at first. But I realized once I certified my logs, I was like, man, nothing is picking up. But once I realized it, once it hit, when it says driver, I think it automatically catches that remark and saves it. If not, I will get back with you. But if I'm right, then yeah, I think that's what it does once you put your remark down on the driver's side. Now they do have auto, and what auto is, if you see, driving auto, or you may see, let me see, that's the only thing I have on auto. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. You may go, let's say you're at the fuel, you pull up to the fuel aisle, you don't change over. With the new system, what I like about the new system is, after 5 minutes of sitting, it'll ask you, would you like to switch to on duty? And of course you say yes if you're stopped, but if you're maybe pulled, well, if you're in traffic and you're going, you're creeping, sometimes you're in traffic, you may stop maybe 5 minutes and all of a sudden it'll flow and then it'll stop again. What I would like to do, what I do is I say, yes, I'm still driving. But if you're in the fuel aisle and then I ask you that, you'll just say yes. No, take me off the drive line. And it say you've been stopped for 5 minutes. Do you want to stay on the drive line, or do you want to be on duty? And of course, if you want to be on duty, what you guys will do is hit yes. And if you don't want to be on duty, you'll come back and do what we just did and end that time. Instead of splitting, I want to try to give you an example. Let me see. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Ooh, you're gonna mess up my break. Okay, I tell you what, it ain't gonna be bad. So I'm gonna go on duty for no remark. Just gonna go on duty. So I just went on duty. I'm gonna go maybe for maybe 3 minutes, and then I'll come back. So, all right, we sat on duty for 5 minutes. So, just like I was saying earlier, you will stop for 5 minutes and ask you, do you want to go on duty? And let's just say in the scenario, yes, we hit yes, we want to go on duty, but we want to change this on duty time to off duty time. So what we're gonna do is, okay, yeah, we was on duty, and by the way, once it puts you on duty, automatically there's no remark for it. So that's kind of a a red flag in the log system, and I think that is counted against you if you certify your logs and you don't have any remarks to it. If you can't think of what you was doing at that time, it's just best to go off duty. Make that remark off duty. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go. I'm gonna change to off duty. All right, I'm off duty. Now I'm gonna go to certified, and I'm gonna go all the way down. Where it? That scared me because it said sleeper berth. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go all the way down. Keep going. Okay, there we go. Now you see it. We was on duty for 6 minutes, and it was by me. But let's just pretend that said automatic or auto. So let's just pretend. And by the way, it's this one right here. I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make that time, that 6 minutes, we want to make that off duty time. So we're gonna go here. All right, off duty. Okay, now original on duty. 7:23. We're not splitting the time at all. We're just simply changing the status of it. So let's go here. Go up. Off duty. All right. Move my finger. Reason for correction. Reason for editing correction. I literally learned how to spell the word correction through this. Literally. Alright. And we're going to hit save. Would you like to certify your loss? No, not right now. Not at the moment. I do that. And just like that. That time was put as off duty. And we can see it right here. That's 6 minutes. Here it is. That 6 minutes was changed to off duty. And because of that, it gave me my time back. Because I was sitting off duty, all that time. Added up 8 minutes, 13 minutes, 6 minutes, 2 minutes. It gave me 30 minutes for my DLT break. And what that does is, it puts time back on your 70 as well. they already know this, so it's no longer a secret. But what the veteran drivers, what we get caught up in when we run OTR, um, is about trying to produce time, lost time. And what we do is for every for every remark of on duty to put time back on our 70, um, we just go off duty. But that makes the logs falsified electronically. And that's why we get called, had to do the log class, had to sit down, because that whole 7 days or that whole 6 days or however long, you had no remarks, you had no on duty time. It was just off duty. So be aware of that. Don't get caught up in the hype. Just you can save time. You really can if you pay attention to your logs and certify your logs, because you'll be surprised of how much off-duty time that you have, but it was just on duty because the computer switched you guys over. So be aware. That's how important it is to certify your logs, especially if you're running OTR and you plan on running on recaps and stuff like that. You have to certify those logs, take care of the logs, because you'll find yourself sitting early, or you'll find yourself sitting when you're really supposed to be rolling, but you didn't, take care of your logs. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna look at is my new load information. I want to make sure when the load started, if this is accurate, and it is. So what I'm gonna do is let's just pretend it wasn't accurate. All right. As you know, well, you don't know, but some bills do not have bill of lading numbers on them. So what we do is we use the order number for the bill of lading number, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it's very simple. I mean, you'll put your load ID in, and you'll get that either through your workflow or your load assignment through your phone. And it's the order number. That's the load ID number. You'll put when you started it, when it ends. Okay. Put the bill of lading number on it. Usually it's a long number at the top or whatever. If you can't find one, you put the order number in, and then you put when you start. Like I said, start in, and then you go to the trailer, 43714, and that's the trailer we are hauling now, 43714. So again, yeah, we at Texarkana SRT. I had to get some fuel, but yeah, that's what you'll put in, and everything looks good. Just go hit OK, and I hope I explained this right. But if you guys do have any more questions, let us know, and we'll be happy to get back to you. All right, guys, y'all have a good one.